power of modding is insane, and let me explain. If you are not a PC player or you have never dared to touch the side of modding, you've been missing out a lot. There are some crazy mod communities out there and a lot of different ones. Let's take a look what we have. We have some games that have little to no mods, but that's because people only care about the visuals in these games. Here in GTA we have that kind of mods. Most mods here are pure visual. If you want to play and mod GTA 4, it is all about making the graphics and visuals to something absolutely stunning. If you have not noticed yet, GTA 4 should not look like this, but more like this. It is actually crazy the difference between the normal version and if you put an ELB or shader on it, or even a few texture mods. I know there are some other crazy mods like pure chaos mods, but this is not the game to have it about this. Even in fighting games you have some awesome mods that can change characters, appearances and the background stages in the game. Definitely in a game like Street Fighter 6 where some people are wanting to play with different costumes, there are only 2 costumes for each character in Street Fighter 6 right now. This is taking for some people too long and want to change the costumes themselves. But if you want to, you can change the look of costumes for a bit until you want the originals back, or if you found something better. Don't worry, people are not just modding a new pair of boots. You can give Marissa a cool looking Broly costume from Dragon Ball, make Cammy even better looking than she already was with some good cargo pants, make the legendary Ryu and Ken fight an even better fight and change them to Goku and Vegeta. It is now 2 Saiyans that will fight in the friendly rivalry. You can change the Lily into Nico from Devil May Cry 5 and let her fight Chun-Li with new clothing. You can let Lady from Devil May Cry 5 fight Eddie Gordo, that is from Tekken, and if you are a big One Piece fan, then why not change Dhalsim to Luffy? Of course, like we see here, Goku takes the W for the best anime. To end it off, if you yourself want to download these mods, be warned, it looks like in every modding scene they want to see a lot of characters in 18+, and it is not only the women. Even Zangief is throwing this big sausage in the fight with these mods, so be cautious when roaming through these websites. I like the Zangief a bit more, so yeah. Another Capcom game franchise like Resident Evil has a few interesting mods as well. Like the oldies have the randomizers that are cool and fun to play when you already can play the game blindfolded. It is just a whole different game with a randomizer, but there are different randomizers. You can have a randomizer for only rooms so the items stay the same, but you could learn where all the doors go to. This can change your playthrough from only 10 minutes if you are very lucky, or being like 5 hours if you can find anything you need. Resident Evil games have other mods like Lord of Necropolis, Resident Evil 3 mod, where you make the game much harder than it already was. They made even Nemesis stronger than he ever was. They made dedicated button for dodging so you can now dodge better than ever. Next, there is a fun and cool mod called Kando's Cut for Resident Evil 2, where now on some places Kando will pop up where he normally shouldn't be, where now on some places he is. It is pretty funny and awesome to witness. To end it off, let's give you an extra one, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis chapter. Now you can finally play as the biggest and most dominating monster of the world, the Nemesis himself. You will be able to play with him now you are the one that is trying to kill Jill. So now the story is turned, but are you the one that is able to beat Jill though? Now for the biggest games with the biggest modding communities I know, Minecraft and Skyrim. With Minecraft you have a ton of mods to make the game better, even bigger than it already is, but more realms. A very popular one, the Eater. They make it more lively with more creatures, more characters. They even have mods that give your character better animations. Getting even cooler armors, giving you even more ores to mine for cooler weapons and other things. I'm telling you, most updates in Minecraft are because most mods are so popular. But if you really want to play a fun and modded Minecraft and don't do hours and hours of research what to do best mods ever are, just go and download the mod pack. It is so fast and you only have to wait until they are all downloaded automatically. If you want to try this, go to check the CurseForge website and there are a ton of mod packs out there. The most popular ones are the likes of IRLcraft, where the game becomes very realistic and very hard, to the point that you will have to cheese your way through the beginning of the game. You have a mod pack that called All the Mods 8 and updates the version All the Mods 9. These have a shit ton of mods but are built for stability as well. And one of my favorites is Better Minecraft, where you will literally play Minecraft with just a lot of extra and better things. More dungeons, revamped biomes and a ton of new building blocks to have fun with, crazy new hostile and friendly creatures and animals. Of course you can download Pixelmon, but as well, why not just play Pokemon at that point, you know? So now let's go to the big dog, the biggest game of all time, the one we all have 3 different copies of. I'm having it about Skyrim. And if you have already forgotten, we are talking about how crazy modding can go. So before I show you how Skyrim can look like with mods, here it is without mods and how bad the fighting system is. Is it back? Have you seen enough? Because let's show you how this game can look with mods. This is a mod pack made to make your game look sick as hell. It is called Novice. To tell you, if I knew the old Skyrim and I knew nothing about modding, I would never guess this is Skyrim. Because if you still don't trust me, this is definitely Skyrim. It is just a lot of mods. Only problem with this is that if you want to mod Skyrim into something like this, you will have to at least giving more than an extra 150 gigabytes up on the game. So, and if you want this specific mod pack, you will need an extra 260 gigabytes just to download it. It's kind of crazy, I know. But let's not think about that. You see how crazy everything looks now? Even the sounds in this game have been enhanced. This modding community really has everything it can offer. They mods for everything, I mean literally everything. If you think about it, it's mostly likely 99% of the time already modded for this game. Even still to this day, there are hundreds of mods getting uploaded nearly every day. And that's crazy for a game that originally came out in 2011. So if you are a person that highly loves modding, this is your game. Like, do you remember the shit fighting mechanics that I just showed you a minute ago? Yeah, that's why everyone just went stealth archer in this game. Yeah, look at it now. It's perfectly a modern game. The fights are not perfect, but they are near perfect to the Souls game or The Witcher 3. You now can dodge and actually have a decent animations. Talking about animations, the modders for this game start making the best animations ever seen for such an old game. If you haven't realized yet, but you are definitely did. These mods are crazy. You even have a dark side of this game, where on this website called Love's Lab you can have your game kinkified to 1000. It is unreal. If you want the most AAA 18 plus game, where you can do the most craziest of things, you can. People have made character creation in this game to one of the best ever. That is very hard and complicated, but it can give you something the most gorgeous of characters. To end it, there is even someone that is making the full Dark Souls map, so that you're able to play it in Skyrim with your favorite character. Yeah, there still are a lot of games that you can mod. You still have Cyberpunk, but the problem is that there is no mods manager and the game is still getting updated every month or so, and if that happens you will have to delete everything and re-download everything back, just because all the mods are installed manually. All the other Bethesda games as well, very fun, but they are not mod too crazy like Skyrim. Fallout 4 is just like other games, not so much good mods and a bit dead in modding if you are compared with Skyrim. I hope Starfield is a good game and gets a lot of sick mods to use. So I hope you made hyped about modding, and if you have never touched it, don't be scared, just do it. And if you already have been modding, I hope you keep doing what you do and never stop.